Hello everyone, just doing a quick sound check. Hello everyone, just doing a quick sound check. Awesome, sound check complete. So, we're going to get started with our live class today. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ben Judding, right here. I don't know if you can see my cursor or not. I'm the emergency coordinator here in Jasper County, Iowa. And we're going to break down the hierarchy and the training regiment. Well, not really regiment. That sounds like it's a more than what it is. For the Jasper County Amateur Radio Emergency Services team. And I'm going to try to do one thing before we get started on my telephone. Was going to try to share it quick. But I would like to welcome everyone to Spotter Jetting, and we're going to kind of go through this as this is episode 4 for Life as a Young EC. Part of that is training and death by PowerPoint. And like I said, we are going to be talking about the hierarchy in the Aries team and a little bit of training. So welcome, and we're going to get started. So what is the Jasper County Amateur Radio Emergency Services team? We're a bunch of amateurs, professional amateurs that help out with storm spotting and emergency services for state, local, and county level. We actually have a wonderful working relationship with the County Sheriff's Office and Emergency Management Agency. And yeah, that's what we are in a nutshell. Oh, this is our main area of operation. Like I said, we could be called to go outside of the county, but this is Jasper County, Iowa. There are a couple unincorporated communities. There's one right in this area, and yeah. So this is when we're out doing storm spotting. This is what we are covering. These are the people we're out here to protect, the people in these communities. This is why we're out there spotting storms, and if something were to happen, these are the people that we are primarily going to provide emergency communications for. The sheriffs and emergency management agencies is located in Newton, also where I am located, and the majority of my team. So Iowa Areas Management, everyone above me at this level. So my big boss, I guess you could say, is Lee Gardner. We don't currently have a section emergency coordinator. The assistant emergency coordinators, Michael Hartley, Tom Burkett, Alan Cack, Mike Vento, Craig Hoffner, and I know I'm going to say Craig and Joe's last name wrong, and I know Craig has told me how to say his last name numerous times because I talked to him on the Newton repeater. Joe, Craig's brother. Then we have Alan Erickson as the government liaison. I'm just going to let you, I'm not going to read all these, but it's quite a bit. I have essentially 10, well, more than 10, but there's 10 positions above before you even get to the county level where we're at. So the JCARES, or Jasper County Aries chain of command, consists of me, Ben Judding, my assistant emergency coordinator, who's also the Newton Amateur Radio Association club president, Micah Cope, and then my lead net control operator, and he's kind of my law enforcement liaison also. He's who I took over for Chuck Wagner So a lot of the people in the county and emergency management areas, they'll talk to him, he relays to me, vice versa, during this transition, and then I have my team underneath that. So now we're going to get into more of the training aspect, and one of that is knowing, where we're going to spot, how we're going to go around breaking things, so that way people understand what's going on and how it's going on. So part of that is the my nice little storm awareness map, breaking down how we go about storm spotting. So if it's the green area, we're not immediately concerned. Blue, we need to be aware. Yellow, we're going to take action or just make our decision. And red, we need to be going. So, green area, basically 3/4 of the state. This blue area is anything that could track directly in to the county from all directions. If someone's hitting this area, I'm watching storms. Now, when the derecho happened, we had storms come in over by Plymouth, Woodbury, Monona counties over there in northwest Iowa, and they ended up ruining our days over in the central part of the state. The yellow areas are the reaction areas, are the counties directly touching and surrounding Jasper County. So those are the areas where we're making decisions. We're going out, yes, no, where we're going. In red, if we're not already out, we're out now. We've got the team going. We're trying to get in a position. Ideally, we don't let storms touch the county without us being on them if they are pressing. Now, if a non-severe storm comes into the county and it gets a warning on it, and now it's more interesting to us, yeah, we're going to react late. But if we have storms coming from Story, Polk, Warren County, and I pick on those three mainly because that's the majority of our storms where they come from, if we have storms entering those counties, they've got warnings on us. National Weather Service has us in a tornado watch. We will be on the county line or we will be near the county line when those storms cross into Jasper County. A drill. On the onset of the drill, an announcement's being made. If you've watched this channel enough, you've seen drills. You know this is kind of an intro for new members, and I think that's my YouTube video, which we're not going to watch. Knowing what to expect is half the battle, and standardization is the key to improved performance. We run our drills exactly how we activate. I send a text message out approximately half hour before, and that lets everyone know there's going to be a drill at this time. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a half hour heads up in an actual event, but a text message will go out stating that we're going to activate and what frequency, so knowing the cycle is what makes perfect. This picture, by the way, was taken approximately 5 minutes before the derecho hit me at my spotting location up by Baxter. So this was 5 minutes before all heck broke loose. So this picture's got a lot of memory for me. This road sign, actually ended up disappearing off the picture before the end of that derecho. Alright, activation, severe weather. A text will go out. An area's activation for storm spotting. Police check into this repeater. And blank is net control. So if I'm net control operator, that text message goes out the moment I decide we're going to activate. An Aries activation for storm spotting. Please check into the Newton 2-meter repeater. K0BJJ is net control. At that time, what you're missing is this gap between 1 and 2 is when net control is physically locating to 911 dispatch or the emergency management agency radio room for net operations. Once they locate on frequency, the net control operator will access the designated repeater or frequency if we happen to be on simplex and announce an Aries net is being activated. Please hold non-emergency traffic. They will announce this twice and then ask for team members to check in. After that, we will have our check-in. We will have our deployment. At the end of the activation, net control will announce on the repeater or frequency the Aries net is now closed. You may resume normal traffic. Like I said, if you watch this channel enough, you've seen the drills. You know how that operates. The after action report, which I, as the EC, actually end up writing, is the entire time. I must include the timeline of the activation from text message to close of activation. Who was involved and what happened. Now, if I have my lead net control operator working net control ops, he may have some praises or concerns he'll raise to my attention, and he may give an objective opinion on how the operation took place. That is all included in the AAR for further review. Now, he might not have any praises or concerns, but if I'm actually in the field and I'm hearing stuff, I may add praises or concerns. So those praises or concerns aren't necessarily coming from one person. They could come from anyone in the group, and there are things to be addressed later on. Oh, went backwards. And I guess I'm at the end of my presentation. I guess I should have tried this one more time. Yep, that would be it. There's the YouTube video that didn't work. So, yes, this was a brief live of this, but I wanted to get you guys something out, and I'm not going to have a video ready. It's been a chaotic week. I wanted to try the live capabilities of the